Good morning. Okay, so this morning I've already done my Age Reversist skincare, but I'm going to add the Ready to Go kit. So these wrinkles right here, we're gonna put this Age Reversist on it, and we'll watch them tighten up. Before I dried my hair, I put my primer on because I wanted my primer to dry before I put this. So I've already added my primer. So in that box, the box is $49.90 unless you join. If you join for $19.99, you get that 50% off. So it's a little thing. Let me just open it. Watch me, I didn't open it far enough. And I didn't bring scissors in here. Let me get another one. Okay. Sorry. All right, now here we go. There we go. Okay, so it's just like a little cream. There's still more in there, but I want to take it. I want to make sure you can see all of these lines. I can't call this Botox in a box because that would be infringement, but you can watch and see these lines. It's got quite a bit of collagen in it. It's got a line right there. If you hop on this morning, say hello. If you're watching the replay, leave a heart. Okay, now see if we can start seeing it tighten up. We'll let this kind of sit for a few minutes before I apply any makeup. I've got some under my fingernails. I'm trying to just get it off. Okay, so while I'm waiting for this to dry, I'll show you a few of the things that I'm going to use today. I'm going to use eyeshadows from the Iconic, which is one of my favorites. So I'll be using some shadows from one of those. I'll be using some of the shadows from the Wanderlust. Here's the Wanderlust. I'll be using some shadows from it. The Wanderlust is $39.90. This thing is huge, as you can see. I mean, it's huge. The Iconic is $30.90. And today, I'm going to use my Stay Matte as my foundation. Okay, so as you can see, the line that was on my forehead is now gone. Okay, so that line is gone. So I'm gonna put on my little tiara and I'm gonna get started. So again, I've already used my primer. I've already put on the Age Reversist Ready to Go kit. And now we'll get started with some foundation. So I'm just gonna take my little brush and I'm going to mix my Stay Matte Soft Beige and my Stay Matte Natural. You don't have to mix and match. I do, because I like to get that perfect color. I used the same. I just used half and half. Equal parts. The Stay Matte is $12.90. I'll try and do prices of stuff as I go. These prices are great, especially for the quality of the makeup. Okay, so as you can see, I just do half and half. Okay. So I'm using the new brush, a FARMASi brush from, it's the Pro Set. So this is the Kabuki brush. I absolutely love it. So before I was using a different foundation brush, but this one blends really, really well. Before I was having to really work my foundation in. This one I'm not. So as you can see, it's a perfect color. Okay. So the next thing I will go for is I went blank. My eyebrows. Sorry. And I use the brow liner. The brow liner is $10.90. But I love it. Okay, let me open my mirror so I can outline my brows. So really all you want to remember is they start here, peak here, end here. Start, peak, end. Okay. I'm not good enough to look in my phone and put this on. Remember, your eyebrows are sisters, not twins. Mine usually look like distant cousins, so let me straighten those up. So I don't worry that mine will look funny. I'm gonna go back in and I'll straighten everything back up. So now I'm just gonna go in and fill them in. Okay, so they look atrocious, but I will go back in and fill them in. I also want to use my brow powder. The brow powder is $12.90. So I'm just going to take a little angled brush. This is the eyebrow brush, so I'm just going to use it. Go in, fill that in with the powder. Make it look like there's a little more definition in there. And again, I will go in and clean that up. I don't worry about making mistakes on my eyebrows or on my eyeshadows because I go back in afterwards and I will line them and pull that out. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is gonna take my light ivory, which is 3. It is $9.90 on the concealer. And put a little on my hand. I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to go in and I'm going to clean up these eyebrows. So all I'm doing is going in and cleaning up my eyebrows. I need a little more. You don't have to do this. I'm just a little extra. Just like to get rid of those lines. Okay. So now I'll just go in with my brush and whenever I line mine, it just really cleans them up. Okay. Now we'll go in with our primer, eye primer. One of my favorite things, $10.90 for the eye primer. I've had this over 6 months and I'm still good to go, so. And it is one of my most used items. I use it every time. I haven't even looked outside yet to see how much snow we have, if it's snowing. Okay. I love the eye primer. Now, as you can see, I used the Age Reversist Step to Go and kind of filled in those lines. They were a little deeper. Okay. So I have my eye primer on. Okay, let me keep everything out so I can see it whenever I am done. Okay, so the next thing I'll do is I'm going to get me a base color. So I'm going to go with my Wanderlust. I'm going to go with the Wanderlust and I'm actually going to go in with the color base. And I'll just put it all over my eye. Okay, so I've got my base on. Next, I'll go in with the color for my crease. And I think I'm going to go in with Morocco, which is that color right there, the Morocco. Okay, and just in that crease line. Again, I don't worry about any of these lines. I will take those out. Give me just a second. Okay, sorry. Okay, so my next color I'm going to bring in. I think I'm going to use the Push Up. It's one of my favorites. I'm wearing pink, so. Actually, yeah, I'll do Push Up. Okay. My belly's growling this morning. I'm a little sore today. We went to the property yesterday and worked on clearing out some brush. And I am sore. Not from really working as much as I was attacked by a lot of thorn bushes. And for some reason, they hurt. All my scratches really hurt. Okay. I love the Push Up. It's just such a good, cute color. Okay, we'll put some underneath. Now I'm going to go in with, let me make sure I got all the color from yesterday off this. I forgot to wash my brushes. I'm going to take my brush and my lock spray. Now I'm going to go in with Princess. And I'm just going to lay it in here. I'm not rubbing, I'm just patting it in. Okay. Go back and spray again for the other side. Again, I'm just patting it in. Okay. Now I'm going to go back in and just kind of clean up my lines so I can go back in. Whoop. And like I said, I'm not worried that I've already overdone because I'm getting ready to blend. So the blending will take care of that. I want it just a little bit darker today than normal. I feel the whole month of February I really went for my Valentine colors. Okay. So now I'll go in and I'll clean that up. As you can see, I've got it underneath here. I'm not worried about it. So all of my colors came from the Wanderlust. I didn't use the Iconic. Okay. So. Let's put an eyeliner on. I have to be careful because a lot of them, they're the same colors and I don't want to. Okay, I'm going to use the White Express. This one is $6.90. I'm going to take it in the insides of my eye, open up that eye. Okay. Alright, and then I'll take it in the inside down here and really open it up. I might have to go back over this part because I haven't put my regular eyeliner in, but as you can see, it'll open it up. Again, all of these I will clean up in just a second. Okay. I'm going to go in with my purple eyeliner. Why not? Okay. So, hold my eye, I'm sorry. Okay. Now I'm going to go through and just gonna take a little sponge brush and go over, get rid of those harsh lines, smooth it out. Okay. I've got my catalogs in. If you want a catalog, shoot me a message and I will get those out in the mail tomorrow. I'll have to actually physically take them to the mail, to the post office, and put the appropriate postage on it, but I will get those out. Okay, so it looks a little right now, but we'll clean that up. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is we'll go in with our concealer and start getting all this cleaned up. So this will clean up all of my mistakes and messes. It does not matter the order of your makeup. If you want to do your eyes first or your foundation last, you go for it. You do with whatever works. Okay. So, I always put concealer here because of my lines. Lighten them up. Maybe you can't see them as good. Okay. Alright, go under this one. Here. Okay, so I cleaned all that excess powder and stuff off. And got all of that off. So here's the eye look. Again, that's all from the Wanderlust. Okay. So before I continue, I'm gonna go in, I forgot my brow mascara. The brow mascara is $11.90. We'll go through, this will hold all of those hairs into place. I use the blonde. Not sure if you can see that, but I use the blonde because my brows are pretty blonde. Okay. So as you can see, I've pretty much cleaned up my eyes. Now, I want to go in and do my mascara. Tonight, I will be adding my lash and brow serum. Okay. All right. All right, and this is the Deep Black mascara. It is $14.90. I like it because I like the brush where I barely have any eyelashes. works great and not getting it everywhere. Okay. This morning, I tried the new shampoo, the garlic. It does not smell like garlic. It actually smells really good. I don't know how to explain the smell, but it smells pretty good. Okay. I got just a little under my eye. I'm going to clean that up before it dries. Walmart, best investment, these little Q-tips. They get everything. Okay. Okay, so I've got my eyes. So now I want to go in and highlight and contour. So today, okay, so this is the contour stick. It is $13.90. Excuse me. Find those bones. You're gonna take the contour right under it. Okay, under my chin. So I can give off that shadow. I never make my head go through. Okay, gonna take it down the side of my nose. This side of my nose. All I'm doing is thinning out my nose. Okay. Then I'm gonna go in with the highlight stick. The highlight stick is also $13.90. And I'll go below, above, and below on my chin, down my nose, that little mark, and up around my eye. I want to highlight my eyes. I want to take the focus off everywhere else and just focus on my eyes. And then I'm gonna go in with rose gold highlight. It's the Gold Flash Glow and Highlight. It's $14.90. And I'm just gonna go underneath my eyes right here. Okay. I look like I'm going for Halloween. Okay, so I'm gonna hit the contour first. Go up with the contour. This stuff blends so well. I mean, it just blends really, really well. And all I'm doing is creating that shadow. Okay. And go down my nose. Remember, all I'm doing to the nose is thinning it out. Again, you all don't have to do any of this. This is, if I want to do my makeup, I'm going all out. It blends really, really well. Okay, then I'll go in, so I do all the contour first, and then I'll go in and blend the highlight. Okay. All right, and now down my nose, and then my eyes, because I really want my eyes to pop. It's all about putting the focus on your eyes. Okay, so my face, well, the lights don't really help, but my face looks and feels a little shiny. So I'm gonna get rid of that with, I'm going to use I use Warm Light Face Perfecting Powder. This is $12.90. You don't have to use a sponge. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put my blush on. I can do that in just a second. I do that every time. Okay, so let me use, I'm going to use my 3-in-1 face palette. It is $18.90. So this includes a blush, a bronzer, and a highlighter, so you wouldn't have had to have used the sticks like I did. You have it right here that you can use the powder. But I'm going to use the blush. Kind of just laying it on there. Okay. Now I'm going to go back in with my face perfecting powder, kind of blend that in. Okay. All right. So that was the face perfecting powder. Now I'm going to go in, do my lips. Before I started, I used my lip conditioner, $12.90. I use this every day, all day. I keep it in my pocket. It's not sticky feeling. Okay. So today. to pick out the lips. Had to pick out the lips. All right, I'm gonna go in with 201 lip liner. It is $6.90, and this is the 201. That's what this looks like. Use my mirror. Oh. After this is over, I will edit the comment at the top and put every product that I've used. I am using the Cool Pink Liquid Matte. Okay. Now I'm going to add my finishing powder and then my lock spray, and I will be done. So here's the finishing, or the, I'm sorry, the transparent finishing powder. It is $14.90. I just use my brush to put it on. I even put it on my lips. Okay. Now for my lock spray, one of my favorite things, $10.90. Give it a good shake. I spray all over to get a really good coverage. Then I just take something to fan with. So what I'm doing is sealing my makeup in. The lock spray seals it. So this is my eye look. The lips I used Cool Pink. I used the Wanderlust and the eyeshadow palette today. And once I get the boys dropped off at Sunday school, I will go back in and edit and share all of my products that I used today. You guys have a wonderful and blessed Sunday, and we will talk to you later. Bye.